What up, 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 guys? Here's another video. Today I just want to unpack like something that I don't know how many people struggling with. Uh yeah, actually it is what it is. Yeah, but today I want to talk more about yeah, the structure. It seems like um structure like is a thing from the past 2 years. Yeah, it's something that everyone wants to understand. Hey, what is structure? What is all those type of things? Because like we're living in a times whereby there's always like something new that is coming. The informational age now. There's so much floods, or we can say influx of information that is coming through, and many people can't like dissect and able to have like a proper measure and take some decision and say like, okay, this is what I want, this is not what I want, because of people don't have was it like a plan on how to consume like knowledge and all that. So let's talk about the structure, guys. The idea of structure. I think the first time coming across it was, I don't know the year, but this thing has been there for many years. Yeah, people have been calling structure, but in a different way. Because like what you need to understand is like majority of this information, it's something that has been there, but someone like coming up with a better explanation, um, better ways of how to explain those things or how to use them, yeah, which is a good thing, because as any industry, we must have people who will take like one invention and take it to the next thing. So now when it's come to a structure, people use a lot of like BOS, like breaker structure or chalk, whatever the name like they call. But the problem is that you end up seeing BOS everywhere. Why you seeing BOS everywhere is because like you don't have um, a foundation on what you're doing. Because for an example, let me just like do something like this. We have this, then you have this, then you're seeing price doing something like this, and then you call this as a BOS. Then you finally find out that price actually is going down. Then probably you call this yeah, you call it a BOS, breakout structure. Probably you're waiting for price to tap here, going down. But what you're failing to understand is that we have a range from here to here. Probably price is planning to continuing from this to this move. So you end up seeing a lot of BOS, and then you're like, okay, let me what's that? Sorry. Okay, this one might work, and then you're seeing another one, but end up this one not like working. After that, you're seeing this one, says BOS, but also failing to understand that probably price has been going down, and then price started to potentially going down. The reason you're seeing such things and you end up seeing a lot of BOS is because of like a bigger time frame. Because if you don't have an understanding on supply and demand on a bigger time frame, that's where your problem would start. So most important thing is that you need to understand your zone to zone when it's come to bigger time frame, because sentiment is everything. The rest follows after. Because if you don't understand where the market is trying to, where it's coming from and where it's heading, then you're going to have a huge problem. So what I normally do is like, obviously, I no longer use this much, because as you trade, you evolve. Like you seeing things from the market, you learn from the market. But this is something that I'm definitely sure that is going to help you in your trading. So for an example, guys, this is my advice to you. I'm not saying don't scalp. I'm not saying stick to swinging or stick whatever you want to stick. But according to my experience, is that monthly and weekly time frame are the most important time frame that matters the most. Why I'm saying that is because monthly, it seems like it's long, but you can see how time flies. You find out that yesterday was like 2, and then now it's another date, and people don't recognize that. People are always caught up in a smaller time frame, which I don't have a problem with. But even if you're a scalper, you need to understand where you at with the market. So monthly and weekly, they're going to provide with you a proper direction, like in the market, where the market is trying to do and all that. So you won't fall for these trap like in the market. So let's take for an example here. So we have a monthly, and then we have another monthly here. So we have a monthly, we have another monthly here. So call it the supply. Then we call it a demand. What we need to understand is that when it's come to structure, monthly can do something like this. What you need to understand is that this is a trading range for monthly. This is a trading range for monthly. So monthly, yes, is going up. Then you might see, let's say, weekly have something like this. Yes, this is your monthly. This is a weekly. Which is this is a weekly. Then you might see H4 maybe doing something like this. Then since you're using smaller time frame, you like, okay, we in a downside movement. Yes, it might work for a couple of days or hours, whatever. But now we are stuck here with what? With the weekly. So this become our weekly demand. So okay, it's fine. So now we are stuck with the weekly demand. So it means that weekly can still continue price like further up until if only we have this one as a break. Then we can start to have weekly supply. Those weekly supply are supported by what? Weekly, monthly supply also. So you want to tell me that a daily demand will stop a weekly and a monthly supply? No, daily will forever follow the monthly and weekly sentiment. It doesn't matter what you think. Daily will always follow these two. And up until we start to another weekly. As long as we haven't touched the weekly, just know for sure that there's no way that the price will stop by. I'm not saying like you should, risk everything and stuff, but something that you should be back testing. But once you understand the time frame, you know that bigger time frame are the one that pushes the price. Then we can have another weekly, and then up until we start to this monthly. Then from monthly, we can start seeing price like going further up. We can use other confirmation and stuff. But this is like something that you need to understand with the supply and demand and with the structure. So with this whole structure thing, you can able to take this portion. Let's take this portion. Okay, let's say something like this. Yeah. But now the problem with this portion would be that if you're dealing with a smaller time frame, there's a lot of POS now. You're going to have this break of structure. You're trying to sell here. It doesn't work. We have another break of structure. We are waiting for buy here. We have another break of structure. We are waiting for buy. But now what you don't understand is that this is a daily retracement, retracing to what? Retracing to what you call retracing to monthly. Sorry, retracing to weekly. In what? Foiling by monthly supply. Then price touches here. Then after that, price started to go further down. So now you're trying to prevent, you're trying to stop the market, because I'm pretty sure that people have that experience of you waited, you had your, let me just like do this. You had your POI here. POI. Price doesn't come. continuing going up, and then you say like, this is liquidity. Okay, cool. Then another one say like, maybe this is liquidity. Maybe they want to buy here. Then price break, put you in, put you in, put you in, put you in. And all your POI didn't work. Then you ask like, why? Or should I wait for long or whatsoever? But at the end of the day, your POI didn't work. Why they didn't work? Because this is POI with daily POIs. But if you want to make your daily POIs work, you have to understand where you're at. So we have this thing as a weekly, correct? Then we have these supplies. Of daily. These are the supplies that you're more likely to use it because they are they're the most important one, and in most cases price will just happen roll over, price happen just go down than these ones, because these ones are not in line with the bigger time frame. So the reason your POI you wait for long, at the end of the day price comes and crush you, is because of we are on the wrong side of the market. So what you need to understand is like you need to stick with the bigger time frames. Then from there, that's where like you can start to do your thing. So this is a AUD JPY, and then we have a monthly supply here. Where's our potential monthly supply? But it depends how you create your supply. Maybe this is your supply, but this is the supply, is the demand, sorry. And then we have this one. So there's chances that this one will work, work up until this one. We don't know. But at the moment, price is trying to act from here to here. So that's what you need to understand from weekly, where the market is trying to do. Okay, it's trying to do from here to here. What is the structure in this particular area? Everything is just clear to you. We have this low, high, this, then and this, and this. So what does it mean? It means that we are still in an uptrend, but it doesn't stop us from doing what? To buy and sell at this moment. But what I like is that once you understand what the bigger time frame is doing, is that you will able to buy and sell knowing what you're doing. Because what I want for every trader to do in the market is like you have to trade based on understanding what's going on in the market. Because sometimes you see a big move and then you don't know what happened. Like, oh, there's news. Oh, this is what, you know, those moments whereby you see something big and then you're like, hey, I don't know what happened in the market. You know, you're all over your social media, you're trying to check. Maybe someone posted, maybe your guru posted something and stuff and all those things. It's something that you need to eliminate. You need to understand from whatever, if you're using fundamentals and stuff, but you need to understand if you see a big move going up and then you can say like, okay, I missed it, but I understand behind that move, like going up. That will make you a way better trader than you are. As I was saying here, so this is our structure on our was that on our monthly. So we wait for price to take this, then we can say, yeah, we'll be in a downtrend maybe up until here. But the thing is, you never, you how can I put it? Like you will never be 100% like in the market, because sometimes you might think like just because this one took this one, we in a downside because this one is taken. Then you find out that on another time frame, let's say yearly or 3 months, there's a huge demand here. But now we are dealing with this one. So the most important thing is like deal with the zone to zone to simplify your trading, because we can't go to yearly and 3 months, 6 months, and all that. But you can just stick to monthly, because we most likely to trade based on daily, weekly, and monthly in most cases. I don't think there's us as a retail trader, I don't think there's one person who will wait the setup for a year and then trade it and hold it for another year. I don't think. Okay, cool. So now this is yeah, this is our This is our structure, and price is within this region. This is your range that we are dealing with at the moment. Then we can look for another. Let me just like do this. Okay, cool. So now, as we understood that this somewhere this line we have our monthly. So already, what's the intention of the price? Definitely on your weekly time frame, already you can have like a glimpse of an idea of how far price can go. Is not guaranteed, but you can see what the price is doing. We had our weekly. Let me change like colors. Yeah, let's use different colors to say blue. Yeah, we have this one. This one, this one, this one, price, also this one, then price, as you can tell, that we might see something like this. Maybe if we find like, if we do get like a confirmation going further up. But now, already on a weekly time frame, you have an idea. So this thing will make you avoid a lot of things because obviously when you go to smaller time frame, there will be a lot of noise here. There will be a lot of noise towards this area. So you won't be lost whereby you thinking like, oh, this is a breakout structure. I'm looking to go long for this area for an example, but you find out that price actually just change the direction afterwards. And you can tell with the candles. Look, it took like 3 months, 3 weeks retracement, and then boom, a week, 2 weeks, boom, a week, 1 week, boom, 2 weeks. Look here, more weeks, boom, few weeks. We might see another week of price doing this and then price going further down. I hope like it makes sense like at the moment. And this is a daily. And as you can see daily, that's why I'm saying that once you understand what's happening and where the price is coming from, these are the weekly supply zone. These are the weekly supply zone. And look, you find that someone said this is a POS and is looking for this as a confirmation, and then seeing price doing this, then you demand here, then you see, and then you can say like, oh, this is my liquidity, because nowadays there's a lot more talk about liquidity and all that. Then where I want to buy. Yes, it did work, but if you see the price wasn't that healthy, yes, you can make money, but look at this move. Price like just like drop, and then we had this one also. See, and then look at this one coming from this one. Maybe if you didn't approach accordingly, you might sold here. Price came back, then you can have another sell because this area we're not taking out. Similar with this one, and even here, this was daily. This is what I was telling you about, that daily supply works better when monthly, weekly, then daily are in line with the same direction. Then those are the setups that you'll be taking. Similar with this one, we're seeing price. Someone might see that, oh, this is a POS, probably waiting for sell here. And then here you had your POI, price didn't tap. And in future, you might thinking that once price coming back, I'll be like buying, going up. But what you don't understand is like weekly and monthly are in a driving force of this whole market, and they're trying to push the market away, trying to push the market further downside movement. So those are the things that you need to pay attention. So another a bit of an advice to use that when you trade, don't look at liquidity everywhere. Because to be honest, I can safely say we just have an idea what's the liquidity, but no one truly knows unless maybe of certain information that we don't have that can point us and say, oh, this is, we just like trying to follow certain footprint and saying like, okay, this is what I see, this is what I think and all that. But stop this thing of saying like everything in the market, this is manipulation, all those things, because those things, they'll make you doubt. They'll make you think like everything actually is manipulation. The banks after you, the institution, and all those languages. Those languages, they just like bring a lot of fears, bringing a lot of doubts, because now you're thinking that everything in the market is all about like institution and all those things. I'm not saying the market is not all about that, but what I'm trying to say is like stop complicating your trading by putting a lot of unnecessary things. Just have your clear, or let me just like do this. Because at the end of the day, the market is all about the risk management. Your method yes do count, but how do you bounce if you're losing, and yeah, how do you handle wins and losses and all that. So for an example, we have your monthly, and then you have your monthly here, and then the price just tap here, and then we have price changing direction. Then probably let's say we have your weekly here. Then after that, you have your entry here. You're targeting this low. Those are like simple things that you're following. Your trading plan will be what? Oh, let me check what monthly happening. Oh, monthlies, I'm waiting for 1, 2. Then on weekly, I'm waiting for 3, 4. Then on daily, okay, I can have 5. Then for my entry, maybe I can check H1. Okay, H1 I have 6. Then on 15 minutes, maybe I can have 7, and 1 minute I can have 8. So this is your systematic approach that you are approaching now. It has nothing to do whether the banks are in or not. Your system is just straightforward. I'm waiting for this and 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 this. All of these things, when they are aligning, it means that, okay, I'm opening a trade. So where does your risk management comes in? This is where actually your risk management comes in. Okay, I have this much of an account. I'm thinking of risking 5%. Okay, the question to your psychology is that, will you be okay losing 5% of your account? If your psychology say, yes, if I'm losing 10% of my account, I'm still gonna be good and functioning as a human being, then put that 10%. So what's your target? Okay, I'm targeting 1:10, which means you're going to make 100% of your account. There's nothing wrong with that. Stop this thing of like, yeah, following. I'm not saying don't follow people, but do things based on your own psychology. If we are good on risking 50%, and you're still going to be fine with risking that 50%, even when you lose it, and even if you lose the whole account, you're still going to be good and fund it again. You have to do that because it's something that you're comfortable with. Trade with what you're comfortable with. Follow systematic approach that you'll be comfortable with. But at the end of the day, every time you put a trade, everything's on the market. You've done your work, because once you say a call, you've done your work. Nothing else. The market now is the one that will decide whether your systematic approach was okay or was not okay. Then if it was not okay, obviously you'll be stopped out. Then it's up to you whether you're coming again, or what's your plan, what's your long-term goal, and all those things. But at the end of the day, guys, please don't confuse yourself too much about this whole thing of saying this and this and this. You're hearing people trying to intimidate you, make you feel that they have a better I'm not saying there's no better knowledge out there, but sometimes people make you feel like you don't know nothing. And to know something, then you must come to me, so you can pay a certain amount. And then from there, I can take your money. So what I'm trying to say that trying to learn from the market, trying to keep your thing as simple as possible, then you can become like a better trader. For me, yeah, I think I'm done. Just like comment if you have questions, I will answer. And yeah, comment, subscribe, share, do whatever you think it's okay. Then yeah, peace.